Hey everybody, Roger here. I hope you can see the screen. And what we're going to be talking about today is October the 16th, and we had some trading today. This is my screen set up based on ICT mentorship. Now we're going to talk about 2024 mentorship, as I mentioned before. We still have some other things documented on screen. Midnight open, session open, which is 8:30. This is all New York time. RTH open and close. We got NDOG, new day opening gap, open and close. Wednesday sell side. Wednesday buy side. I think we'll, oops, what am I trying to do here? Here we go. There we go. Up here just a little bit farther, we've got pivot points and VWAP, P points, haha. Pivot points and VWAP or more, Patrick Wieland. ICT says they're baloney, but I'm going to show you here again today. Another pivot point down here. This is NQ. What we started out with was kind of a lackluster overnight session, and ICT just talked about that in yesterday's live stream. So I kind of tried to apply some of what he said. Now, you can look at this as a turtle soup. It sure worked out. Uh, we did not have that great of a gap, but it was there. We have from 24 to 53, just about 30 points. He likes to see 40 minimum, 75 is much better. And what he will do, he said, is he'll not wait for that first fair value gap. He'll just short for the gap for that 70%. That's what I chose to do today. And as you can see, that worked out. Didn't get the whole thing. A little bit. Again, I still struggle with pulling the trigger sometimes. You know, I struggle when I shouldn't and do when I, but yeah, you know what I mean. The other way, vice versa. When I should struggle, I don't, and when I shouldn't struggle, I do. But anyway, so we got our first presentation fair value gap right away, and just drew down away from that. Got another little fair value gap here, and I'd already closed out this trade, and I'm thinking, wow, you know, this is looking like I should short again, and I did. Did I take this whole thing? I wish I could tell you I did. I did not. Just too scared to, you know, screw up, but still made money. Got down in here, started chopping around new, I started marking the additional fair value gaps we had just to see what they would do. Here again, look at this one down here. Boom. You get another, you know, 20, 30 points. And but you need to close out. Now, I don't have the liquidities marked on here. Sorry about that. I think 254 was the one ICT had on his. I think that was the overnight, or excuse me, the 1 day back low. But you should have your liquidities marked out. But then we eventually worked back up, and look how we just shot back up through. And I was live with Patrick Wieland. I did pick up some money on the green side here too. Got to this fair value gap, the one that originally I thought, you know, was a short here. And look how I just kind of dorked around, getting back up towards that VWAP. Heck of a trade back up to VWAP. Again, not ICT. Patrick Wieland got up in here. But on the break above, again, got long. Patrick Wieland made some money. Back in here though with this, but I did not trust it. Got out. I forget exactly where again, but got this first presentation fair value gap, and look how, I mean, one candle barely goes above. Otherwise, we just got some mohawks here. That's a kind of big mohawk. But one of the things we had today, and ICT spoke about, is that the YM was going straight up. ES and NQ were going down. So that decoupling tells you you're not going to have as much precision. He even stated it was a mistake to make this trade. Well, I made money, so there we go. But look how it reacted to this first fair value gap and then back down again, straight through, well, not straight through VWAP, but it kind of hung around there for just a moment. Back down, and then look again, this fair value gap. I mean, some of the things that that I'm picking up on from ICT, it's just incredible, the precision. And then look what we had though. But then we get back up here to RTH close, and it's treating it like an important level, right? VWAP's kind of hanging around and just hung around. But you know, time of day too, right? Okay, so I didn't really do a lunch trade. There wasn't really that much of a lunch trade. I mean, you could make some money, I suppose. But just waiting, watching, and look again how this first fair value gap, VWAP, look at that precision. Again, VWAP is not ICT, Patrick Wieland. spent too much time in this fair value gap, according to ICT, but once she got out of it, look how it went. And there's another nice trade. We took that. Um, Again, I believe I was live with Patrick Whelan on his Power Hour day, but then just kind of dinked around here and really dinked around for the rest of the day. Power Hour was dead. Heck, I'll admit to this, I fell asleep, you know. Anyway, get up early, go to bed too late sometimes, fell asleep. And then now it fell down back in that fair value gap. I could move that over, pop back up a little bit, and then just kind of sagged right through it. Um, Again, ICT said it was a mistake to make this trade, but hey, it worked. Um, we were looking for that for a number of reasons anyway. Again, I kind of look at that little turtle soup option. Um, I think ICT's got a lot to offer. Again, none of this is trading advice. It's just for education and entertainment purposes. But and I have to give a shout out to Patrick Whelan, who's on there every day from Hawaii with a crappy mic. But he's out there, and for the last like 11 days since he's been doing this one particular account with some a prop firm, he's not had one losing day. Not one losing day, like basically $1,000 a day per account. That's not bad, and he thinks ICT is full of it. But when you put ICT's work on here, it just really seems to help give some confluence to something maybe that Patrick sees. I posted something on Twitter today. Not sure, I don't have it on here, so I don't have the 21 EMA on here. I got another screen chart on here, but I can't, it's not as easy to get it to pop through. But anyway, you put these things when you've got, and even ICT talks about having, 3 reasons to take a trade. Well, if my ICT training is saying, hey, it looks like there could be a trade here, and Patrick Whelan's training says this looks like a trade, then I'm thinking this could be a trade, and it gives me a little more confidence to pull that trigger. But again, I'm not saying that you should pull that trigger or that you should risk real money. I'm just talking about what I'm doing because I want to make money doing this. And I want to be able to make money from anywhere in the world, including the North Shore of Oahu, where Patrick Wieland is right now, and for the next couple of days, and been there for like 6 weeks or so. So that's what it is for today. I hope that's been helpful. Keep watching. We'll keep letting you know what we're doing, and hopefully it can be of value for everybody. Hope you're having a great one. We will talk